Hello, and welcome to a new week of new trials and things. We're doing Dark Souls 2 today. We're beginning a new journey. I'm gonna do every single boss in the game. This is a 100% playthrough. Gonna defeat every single boss. Because I guess I just hate myself. I don't know. I For some reason I just got the itch to play it again. Um, it's been a while, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go back to it. And there was also the disaster in Minecraft, so I need to take a break from Minecraft. There's also a journey about, regaining my honor so that I can return to that world and return to my pets and be like, hey yo, I know I fucked up, but hey, it's okay. But yeah, we're gonna play through all of Dark Souls 2. This I've never done that before. I've never defeated every boss in Dark Souls 2. I've finished the game plenty of times. Or I say plenty, but it's more like 3. I've finished the game like 3 times. Um, but I've never defeated every single boss because a lot of the bosses are just it's just not worth the effort. They're not that entertaining, and you have to go through a lot of bullshit to get to them. I think Dark Souls 2 is probably the game, like, out of all the FromSoft Soulsborne games that has like the worst runbacks. Um I can't think of like one runback in Dark Souls 3, for example, that's worse than any of the runbacks really in Dark Souls 2. Like, so many of them are horrible. Luckily though, you can, for most of them at the very least, just kill every enemy like 12 or 20 times. I don't know how many it is. And then eventually the enemies will just go away forever. So you can make the runbacks, not a big deal. Um, so with a bit of patience, this shouldn't be too big of a deal. I know some of the bosses are going to be a little bit more annoying to get to, but I will make it. I have an idea for a build in mind as well. I want to do a dex build. Never done a proper dex build in this before. The first playthrough I ever did was like a dex and strength build, but I think I built my character wrong because I remember doing like fuck all damage in the end. Maybe the weapon was bad too. I don't know. It's my memory of that first run is just really foggy. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do a dex build. I'm gonna use uh, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell it's called. But I'm gonna get the weapon from the Flexile Sentry boss. You fight him in like the pirate area. I'm gonna get his soul and use his soul to make a weapon out of it, and that's the weapon that I plan on using. It looks pretty cool. I think it might do okay damage. I might swap to something else at some point. Who knows? That's the initial plan at the very least, to go for that weapon. And there is also one very important gimmick for this playthrough, because I can't just have a good time and torture myself with regular Dark Souls 2. That's obviously not something that I can do. So, there's this other quirk to this playthrough. For every boss, I'm gonna flip a coin. This coin right here. In fact, I don't even know if you'll be able to see the difference in the. Oh well, actually, what do you know? My camera actually focuses for once. This is an authentic Swedish krona. Is worth 5 krona. Worth 5 krones. So I'm gonna flip that. Heads or tails, and then if it's heads, which this doesn't have a head on it because it's not that kind of coin. But it's got the name of the king on one side and then the 3 crowns on the other. So I'm thinking, okay, the side with the king, basically. That this one. That'll be if I get heads, that's what I'm trying to get to. If I get heads, then I have to defeat the boss wearing this. I have shown this in the past, but I made this helmet for like an introductory event type thing, school related thing. Because there was like an intro theme that was like medieval times, and I was like, I'm gonna make a cardboard helmet for out of like a seaward helmet, and so I did. But then it kind of like this is not important, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It kind of broke a little bit. In between last time I used it and now, I'd borrowed out my room to someone else whilst I was away for Christmas break. And I think something happened. They must have bumped into it. I know I bumped into it at least once. So it was a little unstable. But I fixed it yesterday after having procrastinated fixing it for several weeks. So it works now. And also, more importantly, it's easier to wear this time. But the caveat with wearing this is, first of all, I can't see very well whatsoever. I have a very narrow slit to look out of. But at the very least, the most important part is that it actually like is kind of comfortable to wear now. I can turn more confidently. Because I stuck like a t-shirt in here and then glued it to the sides. I'm hoping the glue sticks. Um, I'm also not sure how good the breathability is in here. I haven't worn it for very long, so I might die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Or is it dioxide? Probably dioxide poisoning. Uh, but there is this slit though, so maybe I'll be fine. Can you even see my eyes? Hello? um, so yeah. If it's heads, so before when I'm ready to fight a boss, say for the first one, for example, the last giant or whatever, I don't know, the Iron Giant. When I'm ready to fight him, I'll flip the coin. If it's heads, I put on the helmet. If it's tails, I don't have to use the helmet. It's a funny little gimmick that I'm sure will bite me in the ass eventually, but that's the idea. Now, I should probably start up the game. And we're also doing all the DLC as well. And another important thing, for anyone that would like to backseat game here, because I know people like to do that for these games. This is specifically original Dark Souls 2. This is not Scholar of the First Sin edition. This is original Dark Souls 2. Because it's the version that I have. I've been given so much shit for having original Dark Souls 2 instead of Scholar of the First Sin. I know that Scholar of the First Sin is supposed to be better, but I didn't know that when I made my purchase. And also, when I made my purchase of this game and all the DLCs, it was like super cheap. Like, I think it was like at a 90% sale or something. Like, I got the whole game for dirt cheap, so there's a reason I got it. Anyway, let me go. Well, that's just window though. There's no borderless windowed. Change the resolution. That can be the way it is. Oh, keep it. Information? There's no new information. Okay, cool. Can I at least just fix this real quick? Properties. Dark Souls 2. Put this screen. Game capture. Dark Souls 2. We good? I think we're good. I guess we just start a new game. Oh, is the game a bit quiet? It looks like it might be a little bit quiet. Let me turn it up a little bit. I'm sure that'll be fine. Let's go. New game. Why did it shut down? That's like the worst thing that could have possibly happened. I'm trying to just start the game. Why did you shut down? Hold on. Oh, does this game use an autosave function? That's cool. Can it also use the functioning function, please? Maybe it freaked out because I tabbed out a bunch. I don't know. Yeah, cool. New game, please. Also, you can't go offline in Dark Souls 2, can you?
Seen it.
I don't know.
Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
This is a really cool cutscene, by the way. I don't understand what it means, but it's really cool.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light.
Don't you hate it when your face is candle wax?
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human.
Spider!
A thing that feeds on souls. A hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake.
So cool.
Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Nice 3 teeth. There's only 3 of them, but they're in peak condition. A blood moon? Wow. Maybe Dark Souls 2 really got all this hate because the intro cutscene looks so good and the vibes are so impeccable, and then you play the game and it's like, what is this? It's like you're watching... Imagine watching Lord of the Rings and then that is just the cutscene for Roblox.
Like a moth drawn to
Like, I'm sorry, hold on, something's not vibing here.
your wings will burn in anguish. time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Whee! Down the hole. So cool. And now I gotta play the game. God damn it. I still don't like why they like the fact that they made the skin green of hollows in this game. It's such a weird choice when they were not even close to a green shade in the first game. Like, why is everyone turning into rotten Shrek? I don't get it, but whatever. Here we are. Death counter 1. No, I have not died yet. It's really annoying as well. I have a slight bit... like, I'm not... My damn controller's already busted. But I think it'll be fine. It shouldn't be an issue. And I'm not sure if it's, like, actually mechanically fucked up or if there's just some sort of gunk in there. Just some bits of dirt fucking me up. I don't know. But it is probably going to be really annoying. For at least a while. Gunk in the trunk, yeah. I was also thinking of putting up a death counter, but... eh. Maybe I'll do it later.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse.
It's an undead.
Well, your face is looking kind of cursed too, I gotta say, Granny.
An undead has come to play.
Onion counter.
Yeah.
There's not that many onions in this game. There's no onion knight in this game. There's the onion knight armor, but there's no... no onion knight. Except for me.
You're finished.
No, I just started.
No hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
My name is Stigward. Oops, hold on. Not typing. Stigward. Kablam. Are you sure it's your name? Yes.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing.
It's one Cadbury cream egg. Just for you.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back. Deep
Well, I'm not sure who it's supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure if I were to ask Wilson, he would probably say it's your mom.
It's an effigy of you.
Right, class. What kind of class am I going for? I think it's the swordsman who has the highest dex. Fairly certain of that. High dex, skill with bow, fights well at various ranges. High strength dex skill with a weapon. Okay. I think I normally always start with a knight because he has like high adaptability, which is, you know, I gotta spend points on that. But I think I'll start with a swordsman. Which one of the funny looking stats to my right is adaptability? Is it the legs? It's gotta be the legs, right? Can't be the legs. Maybe it's the two arms underneath the legs? No. No, that's not it. This one specifically says high adaptability. So which one is it? Is it the one that says 12 on this guy? Yeah, I think it's the heart. I really hope it's not the heart, because I really want to go with the swordsman, but the swordsman has 4 adaptability in that case. Shit. All muscle, no brain, himbo build, for sure. Well, fuck it. Let's just go with it. Gift, give me... provide something. I don't want that. Are these all? Damn. Well, if that's it, then I'm probably gonna want to get... I guess that, well, the life ring is not mega useful. I'm gonna get the healing wares, I guess. How do I get to the other... Oh, that way. This menu is so confusing. Build. I guess this guy, why not? Ooh, I can be mega muscular too, hell yeah. Taking gifts from strangers is a bad idea. Look, alright, I'll take what I can get. I don't care. Wow, look at how beautiful I am. His neck? Yeah, that neck is... It's not muscle. I'm pretty sure there's like at least 2 or 3 tumors in that neck. Homeland. Well, I hope I'm not from this homeland, because he looks really sad. Oh boy, it's Monday again. I'll go with that guy, I guess. For now, just a base. Wonderful hair. I will say though, games are pretty bad usually about black types of hairstyles. At least the one that's here is a bit different instead of a goddamn fro or something. So that's cool. Why are there so few hairstyles? They're all terrible. I know this is an old, like, character creator, but I think Dark Souls 1 had more. Did it not? I think this is probably the closest to my own hair, but it's not good. You never feel the bones in his neck being broken, at least? That's true. Or bald. Yeah, that's true. I can also go bald. Do a Jeff Bezos. I guess you got a kind of Superman here. uh, I don't want college professor. I don't think I want that. I'm just gonna go with this bucket. Hair color. Let's just see how close I can get to making my own self in this game. Also, why do the colors not match? That is not the same brown as the one that I'm hovering over. I don't... not a fan. I got pretty dark brown hair, though. That's red. Oh my god, that is the most yellow hair I think I've ever seen. Shit. It looks like SpongeBob fell from a skyscraper and landed on top of my head, and now it's just smeared all over my head. Like, that is straight up radioactive yellow. Let me pick that and then make it less red. But also make it brighter. My hair is not that dark. It's like, yeah, that's kind of close. That's pretty much it. Eyebrows. We can be really fucking mad if we want to. Those eyebrows might actually be the most accurate to what mine are. Not because I'm mad all the time. Well, these ones are actually pretty good too. Go for that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with some attitude. We need some attitude to win this. To do this. I'm not gonna worry about the eye color. That's pretty much what I got. Maybe a bit more gray though. But nah, fuck it. Beard. I mean, this would be the closest to what I got. This one looks great though. Let's just leave. Well. There. Tattoos. I don't got any tattoos. Advanced settings. Oh god, now we could spend 5 hours on this. I'm not gonna worry about it. This'll do. It's Sieg, thick neck Sieg. The prophecy predicted this. Well, I've gotta have a thick neck, otherwise I won't be able to support wearing this heavy helmet on my head. I gotta have a thick neck. Blech. Also, yeah, that's the... You missed the part where I explain it. The point of this being like a 50-50 chance I can't see, the helmet is part of that. Is this your true self? Wow. For every boss, I'm gonna flip a coin. This coin right here. Little coin here. I'm gonna flip it. Heads, I have to put that thing on my head. If it's tails, I can fight the boss without it.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
VR headset without the tech.
Hold on to your soul.
It is really immersive though, because
They're all
like in, you know, how it would be wearing the helmet for real, I can't see shit with it.
I'll fool you no longer.
Odds Winter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Knights of Chatterina. I hope you enjoy your stay.
All of them. Over and over again.
I'm aware, lady. I've played through all of Dark Souls 1 and 3 and all the other games except for Bloodborne. I'm aware of losing my souls. This is not my first rodeo. I've been here 3 times before. Dumbass. Okay, Dragon. Oh yeah, the fucking DLC keys, right? First of all, it's a bit weird to get 2 different swords. Let me just put away this one. I'll just hold on to the scimitar for now. I can power stance though. How do you power stance with the 2 swords? Did you just hit the... I've never... Hold triangle and Y. Or Y. No, I think it doesn't work because they're just fundamentally different weapons. You got a scimitar and a short sword. I don't think they're compatible. I think they might have to be the same weapon, my bad. Yeah, it's fine. That is okay. Part of me thought maybe it would work because I think I read on the wiki that some weird combinations of weapons apparently work together. Because there's like a halberd or something, for example, that technically has the moveset of like a spear or something, so you can power stance it with spears. I don't know, this is weird. Yeah, let's just put away this and rock this scimitar for now. Sure. There's a lot of things I love about Dark Souls 2, but also a lot of stuff I don't like. Much like everyone else. Same thing with me. There's a lot that I like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like. I think it gets too much hate. But some of it is also pretty justified, because like, some of it's like, damn, they really did do that. For some reason. Still a great Dark Souls game. Sure is. It definitely is. I don't play Dark Souls 2 very often. Because I just find Dark Souls 3 to be more satisfying and whatnot. I know there's Sekiro that I play a lot more. Elden Ring. Well, Elden Ring maybe not so much. Elden Ring is more occasional, but I find a lot of the other games to be more satisfying, so I don't play this one too often. But when I do play it, I play it because I really like the vibes. What does it say? Move camera. I've been moving the camera like a motherfucker for the past few minutes. Think I know how to do that. I also know I don't have to do this. This is just tutorial stuff, but there's some souls in it. Ow. 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 I also gotta get used to the swing of things, because this game is not quite like the others. Like, it's not quite as fast as Dark Souls 3, but it's faster than Dark Souls 1. It's in that awkward, like, middle stage. Ow. Please heal. Just remember to level ADP. That is the first thing I'm gonna spend all my souls on. Fear not. You know, speaking of things one does not like, that is one of the decisions that I do not like. But also remember this game giving you, like, a lot of souls, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. How the fuck did I get up there? I never went up there. How did I... Oh, right, because you go over here. Take a right. Also gives you all the Titanite at the beginning to max your weapon out. It does? I don't recall that being the case, but you know what? You might have a point. Oh yeah, something I do like about this game is the jumps. Look how fucking far you jump in this game. It is always so much more nerve-wracking in the other games. But here, I fucking fly. I'm a goddamn superhero. Whoosh! Jumping feels great. Like, it's still awkward. Because you gotta do the whole running and pressing the left stick thing, but... Out of the trilogy, I think Dark Souls 2 probably has the best... jump. Any more fools around? No? Also, I don't know if it's universal for all weapons, but I think generally speaking, I think most weapons in Dark Souls 2 just have, like, worse, like, they have far worse durability. Like, I haven't fought that many enemies yet. Haven't taken that many swings, but already, like, a third of my sword's health is gone. So that's something that I kind of like, because then you actually have to keep it in mind. Durability in the other games is like something you never have to worry about. I think maybe Demon Souls is a bit different. Or Dark Souls 1. I think it's Dark Souls 1 that I'm thinking of. Also, I really love how the community keeps killing themselves in the starting area to freak out new players, to make them think, oh god, there's something here. But there's also Majula. Is it playing the music yet? No. Great. Like, this is the kind of vibe I go play the game for. This feels great to come back to. Like, when you've been out on your adventures, dying over and over again, coming back to this is just... ah, chef's kiss. Best hub area ever. I'm not sure if I think it's the best. It is certainly iconic. Do I think it's the best, though? It probably is, honestly. Firelink in Dark Souls 1 is iconic for the vibes there too, but this really feels like a place, especially later on when you have like tons of NPCs around. It feels like a town you're coming back to. And I really appreciate that. Like Elden Ring, it's more of a like a base of operations you're going back to. But this really has like the vibe of a town because of the different houses and the NPCs that are already here, and you know, music's great, view is great, all great. Also, there's something about the music in this area. It reminds me of a song. Is it? What's the one where they sing like wake me up inside, can't wake up, save me. What is that song called? There's like I think it's a part in that song that sounds kind of similar to the Majula theme, but I might be wrong, but I can't unhear it. You're glad they started in this game where your weapon repairs itself when you sit at a bonfire? Yeah. Evanescence Bring Me to Life. Yeah, that one. I think it's that one. I'd play it now, but the curse of 1,000 CEOs would come down upon me, and I don't want that. Excuse me, sir. Is there room for one more in your tent? Thank you for the life gem. This is going to be me in a few minutes. Just so we're all clear about that. Also, I didn't even sit down at the fucking bonfire. I need to do that. Need to repair this shit. Icky and green like an ogre. Yeah. But at least I have layers. Layers of clothes. It is cold out here. Hello, ma'am.
Are you the next monarch?
Sure.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this.
Nice dress.
May it ease your journey.
Estes Flash.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You got it. Can you level me up?
Bearer of the for misery will lead you to you will never meet the king with a soul so seek those whose names are their souls once you have found them, so that hope will not fade away.
Yeah, can you level me up now though?
Bearer of the seek soul, seek the king, lest this.
Yeah, bear seek list. Got it. Level up please. I already need a 901 to... Okay, got it. This economy's fucked. Got it. Thank you. Goodbye. Jesus. The hole looked like where Luke Skywalker lived. Oh, yeah. The pit. Sure is a bit of a drop. And I will not be able to go down there just yet. But we'll go down there eventually. I got some stuff I need to do before that, though. Gotta get that Estus Flask shard. There's the pigs. Which... Yeah, I do fuck all damage to these pigs. And they do far too much damage to me, really. Like, how is... Can I trick them to falling into the pit? Or am I gonna fall... Am I gonna end up falling into the pit myself? Cool. Whoop. Intense battles on the first episode. Whoops, I missed. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. There. First of many victories. Bacon must be expensive in the Dark Souls world if that's what it's like to slaughter them. I guess so. Also, again, can I make this offline? That would be great if I could do that. Those are game options. E-bindings, video settings, message, player status. Yeah, no, I think I'm just stuck online. That's fine. It's fine. Just hope I don't get invaded too much. Have I ever despawned the pigs? You mean by killing them enough times to where they just despawn? Because I haven't done that. I haven't really... I guess I've just never bothered. It haven't really been an issue. There's plenty of other areas, though, where I've despawned enemies. Good lord. Pretty cool. You should do sometime. Maybe when I do more damage. I can make it a side quest of mine. Alright, there's one Titanite shard. Hello, sir.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and well, I sell armor.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business.
You could really use the business. Well, damn. Just come right out and say it. If you want more souls, get that dude's clothes up by offing him. I would never off him.
Well, I do hope I see you again.
He's just a kind of lad. Also, I feel bad. I'm the type of player. You never met me before. I'm the type of player that can never do like a bad guy playthrough. I can never be a bad guy because I just feel bad. It's why I don't play games really with like huge sprawling narratives where you can go all kinds of ways. I just like I want to pick the right option, so to speak, because I want to do the right thing, make the most people happy. I fucking hate when I can't do that. Hello, Lennygrass, right?
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in it, and now somebody's gone and locked the door.
I think his name is Lennygrass. Let me go rest again, and then we'll go off and get the guy's key. I have so much work to do to get this character to be at least half decent to begin with. You would dislike Fable 1 then, since it's much more rewarding to be evil? Well, I mean, that's fine. If it's more rewarding to be evil, that's fine. Like, as long as it's, like... As long as I, you know... It's obvious to me, the idiot, whether or not I'm doing like a good thing or a bad thing, then it's fine. If it's more of a challenge to be a good person, then that's kind of good. Because I like a challenge. I like a challenge every once in a while. Let's just see. What is in this? Human effigy. Wow. That leads out to somewhere else. We just drop down here. Cool. Cool. I should have upgraded my flask before I left, but here we are. At least in this game, you can warp whenever you want to, so that's fine. Excuse me, sir. You look a little lost. Oh, come on. Come on. Swing. Dude, relax. Not that serious. Hello, sir. I think the reason I like Dark Souls 2 a lot too is because I don't play it that often. It feels pretty fresh whenever I come back. Like I know pretty much every square inch of Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 1 I'm very familiar with too as well, even though I haven't played as much of that as I have Dark Souls 3. But Dark Souls 2, I've only finished it 3 times. And sure, I've watched like people play it. Like I watched a couple Lil Aggie videos on it. So I'm somewhat more familiar with it, but like actually going in the game and exploring the environment and picking up items, like there's a little excitement because I'm like, ooh, what's this item? What's this thing? What am I gonna get here? And that's fun. They really upped the graphics a lot from 2 to 3. Yeah. We sure did. Whoop. Both Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 originally came out on PS3, Xbox 360. Dark Souls 3 came out on PS4. Yeah. So there was that, like, console type of leap. Maybe they switched engine too. I don't know. Whoosh. You don't get a whole lot of height, like when you actually jump in this game. You don't get up very far, but you do go forwards quite a bit. Like, I think you actually only go, like, maybe a centimeter off the ground, but it's okay. They built a new engine and tested the engine for Bloodborne. Oh, right, yeah, right. Bloodborne came in between Dark Souls 2 and 3, that's right. That is right. When is the Duskbloods coming out, by the way? Have we gotten like an exact release date yet? Oh lord. Maybe I shouldn't have pissed off this guy. Might have been a bad idea. But here we are. Ow. Yeah, he swings fast. Maybe just get a one tap in there and then leave. Ow. Ow. Okay, hold on, hold on. Just a moment, just a moment. I need to crush my magical limited edition Toys R Us stones real quick. Do the overhead swing. Not that one. The overhead one. You're not doing the overhead one. Woo. There's the one. Alright, you're dead. Cool. Mighty Knight Sword. Is that good or no? It might be good. I have no idea. Never use it. Not really talking about graphical fidelity, more art direction, and making the world look less flat. I see what you mean. I think it's just like shadows, generally speaking. I feel like this game has shadows, obviously, but like I think Dark Souls 3 has more like detailed use of it. Like this is kind of just Like, I see shadows here, obviously, but like, look at this, for example. It's all the same shadow. I'm pretty sure Dark Souls 3 is like more, just better shadows, I guess. I don't know. But Dustblood's still 2026. Okay. Haven't mentioned anything about its release. Haven't heard anything about Dustbloods, but I have heard they might announce the new Pirate Souls-like game at Summer Game Fest. The new Pirate Souls-like game at Summer Game Fest. I haven't heard a thing about it. Like, have they actually said that that's what they're working on, or... Dark Souls. Very funny, very funny. Good job, sir. Good job. Would you calm down, sir? Swinging wildly is not gonna help you out here. Man, my sword is not doing very well right now. It is hanging on by a thread. Luckily, I have plenty of other swords to use, so it's fine. Isn't one of these guys supposed to throw like a bomb? It's the guy up there, right? Is you throw bombs? Yep, you throw bombs. Anybody coming down here? Cool. Oh, wait. I forgot about Phil. Hello, Phil. How are you? How's the wife and kids? Oh, they're dead. Both hollow? You had to kill them yourself? Ooh, but hey, at least there's nice weather. There's a nice smoldering amount of embers, and it's actually leaves, not smolders. It's leaves. We love hollow. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Hold the fucking phone. Are we really there yet? Are we there yet? AI viewers, streamboo.com, go suck the biggest dick in the history of penises. Are you serious? You think I'd stoop so low that I'm willing to buy AI viewers? Oh, hey you, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. AI viewers. Do you not know who I am? Jesus Christ. Fucking good lord, that's your marketing. Oh, just buy AI viewers. Jesus Christ, what kind of sad fuck do you think I am? I am a sad fuck, but not that kind of sad fuck. Jesus Christ. What is up with that? Holy fuck. That is insulting. Like, really insulting. AI viewers. My god. I mean, I know bots are AI viewers, but even just like saying, oh, you could buy AI viewers here instead of just saying bots. Oh my god, that is... Jesus. I thought me getting upset, you know, in this game, the first time I would get upset during this whole playthrough, this whole run, would be at like a boss or like a really annoying run back, not the fucking the Twitch bot showing up like, hey, do you wanna buy people to watch your stream?
Here, to see light. However,
Yes, please upgrade my flask. Do I have more? I do not have more. Cool, but I do have levels. Where's ADP? Get that shit up. You need to increase that. You would always get the ones selling their art. I used to be in like purgatory with those kinds of people. They used to show up all the fucking time. I know exactly what you mean. It was the worst trying to stream Stardew Valley. That was actual hell, because that playthrough ran on for far too long because I was playing it incorrectly. I was playing it with a mod that allowed me to stop time, so every day ended up being far longer because I just had so many things I wanted to get done. Anyway, they really creep amongst the Stardew Valley crowd. Like, it would be like 3 of them every, like, 20 minutes. It was so annoying. But I think at this point, I think they must have understood, gotten the message or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't show up anymore. I have no idea how they work. But I definitely see what you mean. God damn, they stink. Because, like, they all say the same thing as well. They all introduce themselves the same way, like, "Hi, how are you? Good. Or like, glad to hear it." And then it's like, "What kind of games do you play? Do you stream daily? How long have you been streaming?" And then eventually they'll go around and be like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" Like they haven't already asked you 40 questions. And then you're like, "Okay, sure." And then they're like, "Okay, well, I noticed you don't have any kind of cool logo, banner, blah, 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 VTuber model, whatever, whatever. Can I make one for you? Can I show you my portfolio?" And you're like, "Nah, I'm good." And then they're like, "Oh, but please, though." Like, please? Shut up. I've already said I'm not interested. I'm not a customer, go somewhere else. Most of them understand pretty quickly, but some of them are really stingy. Oh. So yeah, I definitely understand what you mean. They get really annoying at times. But because I've seen it so often, I've also gained the skill where, like, I can kind of already tell when someone in chat is one of those folks or not. So you can, like, cut ahead to the chase and be like, "Hey, just by the way, just on the off chance, just in case, if you're here to offer anything, not interested." And then you can, like, get ahead of it. So that's nice, but ooh. It's so demotivating at times. And then their art will all look the fucking same too. And, like, half of it's stolen. Half of it's not even theirs. It's like somebody else made it. But they're just taking it to show and put in their portfolio, their fake portfolio. And yeah, it all looks the same. It all looks terrible too. And you know what's insulting me the most? Now that I get one of those people showing up to my streams, and they're like, "I noticed you don't have a logo or whatever." Like, bitch, excuse me. I have a well-crafted logo that I made myself. It's not amazing, but it is good and it's good enough. Don't you dare fucking throw dirt upon my logo. It is gorgeous, alright? It is just fine. But it's also just really insulting when they're like... Or it's not insulting. Although it is kind of. It's just... What gets me upset is when they claim that, like, "Oh, you'll become more famous," or whatever. Or, like, you become famous faster if you... have, like, a cool logo and a banner and a cool overlay for your streams or whatever. It's like, that's not even remotely how that works. Name me a person that watches a streamer because they really like the fucking color of their JPEG. Like, that's not how this works. How stupid do you think I am? And you like your banner and profile picture. Exactly. I still need to, like, draw and finish my banner. I've got an idea that I just haven't finished yet because I love procrastinating. I'm a sucker for procrastinating. It's so cool. I'm really a procrastinator. I'm a professional at it. So the current one that I have is just like not great, but it's like you don't need fancy JPEGs. You need to be entertaining to some degree, and I struggle enough as it is with that. But a fancy JPEG will not make me funnier. It'll just not. What do you mean a 50-50 chance you can't see? Alright, hold on. Let me get to a place where I'm a little bit safe, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. Hold on to your butt, alright? Hold on to your butt just on the off chance that it falls off. It's a very likely scenario. Am I being chased or anything? Now we're good. Alright, cool. Cool. Sick. Switch to chatting screen. Thank you. Right, so every time I fight a boss, every time that I'm ready to fight a boss, I'm gonna flip. This coin is a real Swedish 5 krona, so 5 kroners, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm gonna flip the coin, and if I get heads, I have to wear this helmet, which very much so reduces my visibility. I cannot see very much in this thing. There's the narrow slit, that's all I got. So that's the idea. That's the gimmick. I would do the whole game with this thing on, but I don't think the breathability is very good in this thing. I haven't worn it for very long periods of time, but I'm fairly certain I might choke myself out if I were to do a whole playthrough with it. But that's the gimmick. Yeah, my subscription. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Did I get an arrow to my knee? I think I did, but it's gone already. Damn, arrows despawn fast in this game. They enter the knee and they're like, I'm out. I've had enough. They only pay me like smittens, so I'm out of here. Are there more rocks, or was that just the one rock? I think it's just the one, right? Pretty sure. Hello, map guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think.
Cool.
My name is Kale. I'm a traveler like yourself.
I have a brother named Carrot.
I'm navigating.
We don't talk much anymore. Not since he betrayed me.
Why cartography, you ask?
You were supposed to join the salad, not destroy it.
When I first came to this forsaken land,
The epic battle between Kale and Carrot.
a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus.
Ah,
But
an ADHD fellow.
I have always been very fond of maps.
And autism, apparently. Is really into maps.
I came to this land some time ago. Drangling, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map.
Why does Kale sound like he's trying to seduce someone in an awkward way while bending over?
That it's a map of Drangling. Now I'm traveling.
Here, take the key to my house. It's positioned right
Yes,
betwixt my cheeks. Go on.
that's why I came to the king.
Grab it. Grab it nice and slow.
No.
Go on, reach for it.
Then what? I don't seem
It's all yours.
Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me.
Sure, you're putting words in my mouth, but go ahead.
You should have told me before. take this. A key to the mansion.
Thank you.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here. Incredible, really, isn't it? Such... Oh, but one thing.
What?
I would not venture deep into the mansion. I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please.
I've heard disturbing noises. And you just get closer to the basement and you just hear someone playing fucking Disturbed over the speakers. Like, yeah, that's pretty disturbing, alright. Well, I assume that's most items in this area. I think I can get some more on that patch of land over there. Kale sounds like Daniel Radcliffe. I guess it kind of did. It would be nice now as well to try and defeat the pursuer when he shows up that first time. But I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I kind of doubt that I am. This weapon does not deal a whole lot of damage, and I also still have shit ADP, so I don't know about that. Does this not break? Be wary of gesture. Eh? What do you... Cool words, man. Whatever they meant, cool. I cannot figure it out. You don't doubt me? Thanks. At least we're all on the same page. It's also the durability of this fucking thing, Jesus. Even if I could theoretically fight the pursuer, my stick might break. And yeah, I'm calling it a stick, because it's pretty much as good as a stick right now. No, don't climb. Don't... Listen to me. Pick up the item, thank you. And you, sir. Go ahead and throw. Thank you. Thank you very kindly for that. Right. Let's buy the key. Help out Lenegrast. Where's the key? Cool. Thanks. All right. Sick. Talk to her more and you get the silver servant ring. Really? She just gives it to you? Alright, fine. I'll go get it. I kinda need that. Just something I've never noticed, I guess.
My name is Valentia. You're a stranger to this land.
Why are you all foggy?
Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Dranglake's been a pile of rubble since the war.
Please remain here. I'm sucking out your soul essence.
And the giants rushed.
Yes, you are slowly dying, but just remain there.
Seemed like the battles would never end.
Just listen to my story as I continue sucking out your souls.
I swear I'll keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your
Shopkeeper at
own.
Cardinal Tower looks like the type to ask, what are you buying? I'm curious how the hell she's carrying all that stuff on her back. That's a small house, and she's a frail old lady.
Say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted
You have to spend 10,000 salt to get it? Well, I'm not close to that.
lonely.
Lonely times these are. Yeah, my fucking account balance is pretty lowly too. Am I right? Yeah, I'm not buying that yet. I'm gonna go back to Leningrad. I want to see if I can level up this shtick of mine a little bit. Yo, what up, dog?
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith. And you are? Another useless traveler.
What do you mean useless? I literally opened up your shop again for you.
With his feet, not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds.
Jeez.
What does it matter? Go on.
Also,
Show me what you've got.
he's clearly hollowed.
Let me have a look. But
Like, my man's in, like, stage 5 hollowing at this point. How is he so talkative? Like, I just... Something's up with... Maybe he's just using green face paint to blend in with the other hollows. I don't know. I can actually buy from him. Not a whole lot. Reinforce weapon, please. Reinforce this. And now I need more salt. Am I already all out of Titanite shards? Really? That was fast.
I'll be around.
And he's super mean, yeah. I think they took the black part and blacksmith too literally. Well, he's not even black, though. He's green. If he did take it too seriously, then he's clearly colorblind, because that's not black. I can admit that it's a dark green, but it's not black. Right, I did not get a key to go up in the room here, did I? Fairly certain I did not. Yeah, it's still locked. He's getting there, it's a process. Yeah. Sure. I gotta give it a try to fight the pursuer up here. It'd be a cool thing to do. Here we come. You know, that's not great damage. I also don't have great stamina, but maybe I could do it? I don't know how much damage he does to me. Also, where's the guy that I knocked off the edge? Is he coming up? I don't know. That's a grab attack, right? When his sword gets blue. Cool. Also, yes, he is floating. That's kind of his thing. That way he can optimally pursue you. He doesn't need to use legs. Ow. Oh, Lord. And... Dad! Fucking knight! Let's go! I guess I didn't flip the coin before fighting him, but this is like... Because he is a boss. But he didn't get the boss health bar, so I'm not counting it. Not counting it specifically because of that reason. Got the Ring of Blades though, that's pretty hype. Cool, I should head back immediately and put all these points into my adaptability. Maybe not literally all of them, but a lot of them. Probably go to that. So, like, do I have to fight him now again when I get to his boss arena, or is he just gone? Because I've literally never done that before. Let's see, ADP.
Seek the king, lest this land swallow
Or
you
spend
whole,
10k the merchant to get the ring.
as it has so many
That's a fair point. God, fuck, that is a really fair point. What if I just spend some of my souls on ADP? Yeah, like spend 5. Spend 5 levels on that. Yeah. I'll find out when I get there. That is fair. That is a fair point. I'll find out when I get there. There's 2 of him now. He's back, but he's really angry at you. Alright, well, what the fuck am I gonna spend my money on? I'll buy Pharaoh's Lockstone, because that's good. I don't need spells, because those are cringe for this build. I'll buy some effigies, I guess. There's 3. And I bought the key for 1,000. So 1,000, 5,000, 4,500. I need like 500 more then. Could always buy another effigy. What the hell does VGR stand for? I think it stands for Vigor. So I assume that means health. Or is there... There's Vigor and Vitality in Dark Souls 3. Does this game also have that separated, or is it like more endurance also means more vitality? I don't know how this game does it. Off the top of my head. Let me get some... Well, I'll probably find fire bombs, actually. Let me buy 5 of these. There you go. Thank you.
Lively.
Lowly times these are. Nice. Alright, fucking sick. Off I go. Continuing my out. Okay, out. Out. Off to a bad start continuing this adventure. Out. Alright, hold on. Guys, I need to get my bearings. Ow. God, I need better ADP. Fast. That sucked. Endurance thing in this one? Okay. You read it as Viagra. Yeah, no, it's not Viagra. Unless there's been some sort of secret update from software that I'm not familiar with, then yeah, it should not be Viagra. Takes 5 to 10 business days to heal with a flask. Yeah, you gotta really schedule it compared to like some of the other games. Your patches, pretty much. And I will do that whole side business over there, but I want to look out here first. Man, that guy's not seeing me for some reason. Blind as bats. Would you come over? I was hoping you'd go next to the barrels when they threw the bomb. Ow, I forgot you could do that. Fuck you. Goddamn Ninja Turtle. Ow. Is it... Here you get in? Where do you get in? Here? No, wait, no, right. You get up on the wall. That's how you do it. It's all coming back to me. Tree. You didn't give the shard to Emerald Herald. Right. You're right. You're so right. Gosh dang it. Well, that's fine. It makes it more challenging, and I like challenge. You see, any game that I play is technically a challenge run because I'm playing it as a total fucking dumbass. Which makes the game 10 times more hard than they need to be. Yeah. Now where's the buddies down here? Oh, come on. At least I got the backstab on him. Oh god, no you did not. Get up. Jesus Christ, get up. No, 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 no. See, no, that's the badness right there. That's the real big badness. Oh, oh. Get the fuck out of there, please. There we go. Fine, I had it all under control. Plus life gems are where it's at in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I think for big heals, I prefer to do Estus heals. If I can get him in, and you know, do that, then I prefer to use Estus just for the bigger heals. But for like smaller heals, or when it's like, oh, I should heal, but it's like I don't need all the health immediately, then I typically go for a life gem of some kind. Should probably speak to the guy here, actually. Get the dialogue.
traveling all alone in
Hello
these
there,
treacherous
Obi-Wan.
times? Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither.
Your spear seems to have a mind of its own there, Pate.
Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier.
Dude, again, get a hold of your spear.
I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you. I'll leave...
Alright, cool. Ah! For freedom! You thought he was impaled? Yeah, no. He's typically the one that does the impaling, I'm pretty sure. Hello? Okay, hello fellas. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? Ow. If I could just reach the guy in the back with my sword, this would be so much better. Just unfortunately, this thing doesn't have the reach. Very short. Oh yeah, right. This is the game where you have to press A against the walls. Because this game also has illusory walls, but you gotta hit A. You can't smack the walls in this one. Oh, of course you're waiting for your friends. Of course you are. Asshole. Come here, you. Dude, fucking stab him. Thank you. Secret rooms like in Doom? Yep. Pretty much. Also, this is the game that has, like, what? Fucking 2 or 3 mimics? I remember the experience of this being, you play the game for so long, and then you just, at a certain point, you're like, well, I guess they just don't have mimics in this one. And then suddenly one of them gets you. They are pretty fucking rare in this one, if I remember correctly. Hi, I made it.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers. Oh, but you should take this.
Thank you.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Well, I hope that brave... Be careful. Well, I hope... Be careful.
I thought you would give me the ring, but I guess not. Does he leave the ring when he walks away from there? Or do you have to kill me if you want to get the ring? I don't even know what kind of ring it is, but... Just curious. Idiot. I could see that shit coming from a mile away. Whoop. Couldn't see that coming. Even though I really should have been able to. Isn't there some other stuff back here? Suppose not. Suppose not. Is this one safe or is it like a trap? Get away. Get away from there. Feed the face in the wall. Feed it. Yum yum. So yeah, those walls you attack. Chloranthy ring. Man, you can get some really good rings really fast. And a excuse me. Pardon me. Did I read that right? Was that a Titanite slab? A Titanite slab in the beginning fucking area. That is incredible. For those not in the know that don't know Dark Souls, that's like the last upgrade material you need to max out your weapon. Jesus. Told you that you'd get the stuff fast. Well, yeah, I thought you were specifically referring to like, oh, you get like a shit ton of like regular Titanite starting out. Like, I didn't remember that being the case. I thought it was a bit more spread out, but I did not remember getting a Titanite slab though. That one definitely was not on my radar. Ah, that's great. Maybe Dark Souls 2 is funny and good. It is though, I already knew that. Uh-oh. Scartle, son of a bitch. This is not the time, Scartle. Could you go? Could you go though? Let me go die at a reasonable place. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm rather busy. Could you just a moment. There we go. We can die here. Fine. At least I can get my souls here easily. Just gotta wait. Do I not have any repair powder? I don't think I do. You coming? Yeah, you're coming. Hi. What are you doing? No. No, I refuse. I'm not going there. No. What are you doing? Come on. You're fucking wasting my time here. Where are you? I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Just fucking die. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Just leave. Just fucking leave. Not interested. What a whimsical wizard. Yeah. Very, very whimsical. I don't need whimsy right now, though. I need the next checkpoint. Which is the same checkpoint I've been at. I just need to unlock it. I need to get a shortcut. There's no way they were just trying to lead me to the next checkpoint. Or maybe they were. I don't know what their deal is. I don't need a help, though. Fucking Jesus. Oh my god, do not kill me. You do not have the right. Do you not know who I am? Prick. Two Titanite shards, wow. What does it say? Be wary of rolling. What do you mean? Referring to the enemy that I already killed? I guess. Also, what is the purpose of lighting up all the torches? That's all around? What does that do mechanically? Because I'm really not sure how that helps me. Yeah, yeah. Right, travel back to Majula. Yeah, level up, I guess. Bear seek list. Yes, I am the bear. We all know. I'm gonna get my ADP up to 20 at least. And then I'm gonna start worrying about my actual build. Wait, I don't have it. No. So I did give my shard to the Emerald Herald. What? I don't know. How much more? Can I level up? No, I can't actually, because I don't have enough souls. I cannot level up my weapon. Right? Oh my god, is it almost... Oh, fuck me. Time flies by so fast and we're having fun. Alright, let me go to the boss. Let me just go immediately to the boss. So we can do a coin flip at least once today. Here we go. I look so brave, so powerful, so pale. This guy has not seen an inch of sunlight in several days. Days, weeks, and months. Oh, there's a U. Cool. Fuck you. Unemployed man beats a boss of wood and iron. I'm not gonna pay. I don't need pay for this boss. Alright, here we go. Go to this screen. We flip a coin. So, if it lands on this side, that's the heads. And if it lands on... Focus. If it lands on this one, then that's tails. If it's heads, I put on the helmet. If it's not heads, then I don't put on the helmet. Let's flip it. Hold on, that didn't actually flip. Yeah, hold on. It's tails. Unfortunately, I don't need the helmet for this one. But for the sake of the bit, I'm gonna put it on anyway. It's an easy boss. This shouldn't be a problem. This guy has like what, 2 moves, maybe 3? So this is, where's my controller? There's a controller. Alright. Get back into that. Go back here. Uh-huh. Are we good? Cool. This is gonna be so bad, because I have to actually look up to see my health and shit. Alright, here we go! Wish me the best of luck. Cool guy. This guy's lore is pretty cool in the game, if I remember correctly. Alright, pretty good damage. Ow. Okay, that kind of hurt. That hurt? Nope, didn't. We're fine. Ow. Yeah, that also kind of hurt. That hurt me? I don't know. No. Almost got him. Yeah! Victory! Alright, as a test run of how it's gonna be to fight bosses, let's just say I really hope for the actually difficult bosses that it's a goddamn Tails situation, because I do not need that on my head. It's so, because like I actually have to aim my small field of view up, and if it's a bigger boss, it's kind of hard to read moves, because I can't see the whole model at once. That's gonna be quite the pickle in difficult, more difficult fights. Also, what's that signal right? Oh, I can't like invade here, I guess, or be invaded. All right. Praise the onion, bro. Let him be praised. Let me go back and level up, and then we'll go, I guess, fight the next boss too. If the pursuer's even there. Because in the next area that I'm going to, I can get the... What's the thing? I can get the Onion Boy armor, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be the thing I'm doing tomorrow, I guess. I'll get that armor and I'll put on the helmet at least. She looks so fucking bored. Hello. Yeah, I got aboard in business matters. Yeah, let's see. ADP. Cool. Level up the dex, maybe. Leveling up dex increases my health, too. That's funny. Leveling up dex is actually not that important right now. I should probably increase my HP instead. Yeah, we'll do that. That's cool. Now I can level up my sword once more.
I knew you'd be.
Reinforce. Reinforce this. Cool.
I'll be around.
Dex is best. Dex is pretty good. I was thinking of... I was trying to consider what rhymes with Dex, and I'm like, I don't know. Dex, Hex. Dex is pretty hex. It's a weird rhyme to do. Doesn't make any sense. But it is good. We're doing it. We're doing a Dex build. Generally speaking, I think Dex builds are a bit more fun. At least in the newer games, are a bit more fun, because the Dex weapons tend to have more fun movesets. And that tends to be what ya boy really cares about. Cool-ass movesets. That guy also gave me a key. Didn't he? Also, haven't checked out the house yet. Soldier's Door and the Forest of Giants. Which one is the Soldier's Door? Is it this one over here? I assume not, because this is not progress yet. It apparently was. Ring of Restoration and Torch. What's the Ring of Restoration? Does it, like, repair my things? Gradually restores HP. There's so many good rings in the beginning. I mean, if, at least from, like, a beginner perspective, the restoring HP ring is pretty good. It's also pretty good if you're just, like, out and about exploring. That way you don't have to worry too much about healing. Cool. Fucking cool. Alright, let's go back over this way. And now it looks like I'm fizzy. So that's a neat bonus. I also realized there's this room here. Fuck it, I'm going here first. Exploring is more fun, so fuck it. Alright, he's dead. I wasn't even paying attention to what I just picked up, so if it was something important, please tell me. Ow. Straight in my head. But you know, for a guy that just took a bomb straight to the face, I took that like a champ. That did not hurt too bad. Now come back here, you Ninja Turtle. We still have business. Oh. Torch. He turned around fast. Ds2 seems like the game of the series that wanted to make it easier for new players to get into. You say that, you really do say that, but just give it a sec, alright? The honeymoon phase is nice in this game, but it can get really fucking scummy later on, so just give it a sec. It'll get there. Because really, Dark Souls 2's design in a lot of ways, like in the grand scheme of things, really is like... It's like they looked at Dark Souls 1's success and they were like, oh, people liked it because it was... difficult, not so much because it was like... Or difficult's the wrong word. It's like they looked at Dark Souls 1's success and were like, okay, so people like Dark Souls 1 because it was so punishing. And not realizing that people like Dark Souls 1 because it was a very challenging experience, yes, but it was also fair in a lot of ways. It wasn't like Nakey Jakey goes over pretty well in his Silk Song video on YouTube. He mentions like there's a difference between punishment and in game design and like actual like difficulty and challenge. Like having to go through a really long like run back to get back to a boss, that's basically just punishing to the player. They've already proven that they can do it already because they've already gone to the boss before, but having to do that every time you fail to the boss, that's punishment for dying. Meanwhile, it's really difficult to fight, I don't know, What's a good example of a difficult but fair boss? I guess Sister Frida. Sister Frida is pretty difficult because she's a long fight, but also fast, and she has like a lot of combos and whatever. There's a difficult fight, but it's not necessarily like super punishing or whatever. Especially when you have the great or like the bonfire right outside the room, so that's more difficult than it is punishing. So really, it's like Dark Souls 2 is far more punishing than a lot of the other games in the series. Because it just has so many like obnoxiously long runbacks and some mechanics that don't really make sense in the grand scheme of things. Like it's like I kind of understand why they did it, but also not really. Like with adaptability, like it doesn't really make sense to put in adaptability. Like you never have to worry about whether or not you're rolling, like how effective your rolls are in Dark Souls 1 or 3 or any of the other games, because the rolls are in the very basic system. If you're medium rolling, you're doing okay. If you're light rolling, you're having a like slightly better, iframes. And if you have like heavy rolling, then you're pretty bad off in that sense. But in this game, like there's that to it. Like there's heavy rolling and whatnot, but there's also this extra fucking thing on top of where like I have to worry about, okay, well, should I upgrade my adaptability more so that I have more iframes? Do I have enough iframes already or not? Like even having to upgrade that is just kind of not it. Ow. Frida is doable. She's very doable, absolutely. I'm trying to think of hard and difficult bosses that are not obnoxious. Like Consort Radon, for example. His first face is pretty good. Oh, come on. I keep falling for that one. His first face is really like good, I'd say, but in the second phase, I'd say his second phase is a pretty good example too of like punishment versus difficulty, because like if you fuck up the move where he goes up into the sky with the rocks and then flings the rocks at you and then repeatedly slams into the ground, if you fuck up the dodging pattern of that one, you're just fucked. You're just straight up fucked. There's no saving yourself from that one. Unless you're like frame perfect, like manage to get a roll in before he does the, finishing move on that combo. And that is incredibly punishing. Especially when it's so hard to gauge when you're supposed to dodge, how you're supposed to deal with that kind of move. Most of the time with good bosses, good design bosses, you can easily tell, like, if you die to a move, like, okay, I need to be faster, or maybe I shouldn't roll this way, maybe I shouldn't even have to roll, maybe I should just back off when he starts that combo and then come back in later. But for so many moves in Consort Radon's second phase, it's like you don't know where to stand. You don't know what to do. You're just at a loss. So that's just really, really punishing. Like having to fail to that fucking phase over and over and over again, because you don't know what, you can't learn very well from that. Difficulty, at least you can actually learn something reasonable every time that you do fail at something. But you don't necessarily learn that much more having to do a run back over and over and over again, because you've already done it 40 times. You already know the quickest path. You already know which enemies you might have to and not have to kill. So just having to do it over and over and over again is just really punishing. And that's not to say that punishment is always a bad thing. It's like there's never a situation where there's just one solid truth in game design. Like, as much as it is... Oh, come on. Jesus. Again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm out of there. I've had enough. Also realized I probably shouldn't have gone back this way. I'll let him come back to me so I can go sit at the grace. Sorry, bonfire. But as much as punishment sucks, sometimes you want there to be punishment. You want the player to experience certain emotions and whatever, and that if you apply it correctly, punishment can be a good idea. I think again, in that Silk Song video that Nakey Jakey made, he made the point, well, he stated the point that someone else made, but he agreed with the point, so his point too, that there's like a specific run back in that game, one specific particular run back that like it's really punishing having to do it over and over and over again, but it's also kind of like it's the type of run back that teaches you like certain mechanics that you're gonna have to get really good at later on in the game. So it's kind of like the game is preparing you, like, you know, mechanically to like get used to some of these mechanics for later on in the game. So yeah, you have to die a bunch and you have to do the fucking run back every single time again. But it's also prepping you for the later game where you have to get really good at the mechanics that appear in the run back. And that's like a kind of moment where, okay, so it doesn't feel good to have to do the run back every once in a while, but if you consider it in that mindset, if you think about it in that way, like, okay, well, it makes a bit more sense that way. That said, there's still a fuck ton of really annoying run backs in that game. Some that are just like obnoxious, really. But there's like ups and downs with all of it, you know. I'm gonna level up one more time and then I'm gonna go fight the pursuer. That's what I want to do. That is the goal that I have. I should be ending the stream at this point, but fuck it, I want to do one more boss. This is fun. This one. There is the game RC Pro AM that punishes the player for being too good. How? Do you get a sticker on your forehead like you're too good? You'll now take double damage. I killed the pursuer already? Well, yes and no. I killed the thing when he shows up with the bird, like outside of a cutscene, when he shows up early. So I haven't gone to his actual arena yet. Can you go over there? Is there a point to going over there? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, but I do want that item, though. Yep. Thank you for the divine blessing. The racing AI scales above the player's speed and movement with no max value. Okay. This is the same guy. So you do have to fight him twice then. Okay, well that's alright. I kind of like that fight, so that's alright. It's okay with me. Let's just head over there. And then we'll see if I'll have to impair my vision or not for this next fight. Ow. Ow. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, they're both coming up here. Dang assholes. And then they just drop. Come on. Do something. Oh, come on. Frick. Oh no, you mean if you kill him on the first drop, he doesn't appear in his arena. Okay then. Alright. But don't have to do it again. Well, I'm at least gonna go to the next area anyway. Because I want to get there. So I can start there tomorrow. Oh god, you turn far too well. Your turn radius is too good and I don't agree with it, sir. Get a worse turn radius. Now, you're a basic enemy. You're not supposed to turn that well. I kind of wish he would have showed up again. I wouldn't have, you know, had anything against fighting him once more. I wanted to do my damn coin flip again, but I guess not. I guess not. Take me away, bird. Take me to the heavens. Have I tried the game Sifu? It has a great combat and parrying system. I've seen it, but I haven't been particularly interested in playing it myself. I like parrying. I love Sekiro, but I don't know if I really want to play Sifu. That there's no giant eagle in Dark Souls 3. It's really a shame. Right. Well, that's cool. We're here now. I would love to start going through this area, but unfortunately I have to go. Time flies when you're having fun. Flies like the bird that just dropped me off right here. The bosses in Sifu become really hard. Cool. Great. Maybe I'll buy it sometime. I don't know what the future holds. This was a lot of fun. I'm hoping tomorrow to fight more bosses, do more stuff, do more progress. It's starting off fun as per usual. We'll see how it continues. But I really like this gimmick of putting on my helmet. It's pretty funny. It's fun flipping a coin. I still can't see properly. I still have to tilt my head so much. But it's fun. The helmet is holding up pretty well. And also, whenever I speak wearing this, it's like I'm talking inside of my own head. It's so loud. But we'll see what the morrow brings. But until tomorrow, I hope you'll have a wonderful evening, morning, day, night, whatever it might be, wherever you might be, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for the next stream. So until then, goodbye.